Okay, so today is definitely one of those days where I am, nope, don't love that either, going to need my notes because I'm a little brain dead. We've had a lot of things going on. So anyways, without further ado, let's jump into today's video. Today, we are gonna talk about what I am planning to use for 5th grade and like why we chose it. We just locked in our plans for 5th grade, and honestly, I'm really excited to share this with you, what we've chosen, where we're going, and why, how, when, where, all of it. Welcome back to Making Everyday Magic. My name is Shanna. If you are new here, we're a homeschooling family of 4. We are making plans for our 10th year of homeschooling, which I know is just crazy. And for our 10th year of homeschooling in the 2026-2027 homeschool year, we will have a 5th grader. Last year of education, no, not education. Last year of elementary school in my homeschool, in my family, in my life. That's it, we're done. Last year, we're gonna go out with a bang. Before we go any further, guys, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on that bell for notifications, give this video a thumbs up. As always, you can find me right on down in the comments or over on Instagram at Making Everyday Magic. I am a little unsure how I'm gonna structure this. I've got a loose plan, I have notes. You guys know I always have my little template that I like to fill out, which I do have available for a free download. I will try to remember to link it. It's over my website. Don't forget, I have a website and a podcast, and a newsletter. It'll come back soon. Anyways, so I'm a little space cadet-y today. We've been very busy. I'm doing all kinds of things I never knew that I would do, which exercises other parts of my brain. And I am filming this video because today is the time that I have time to film this video. So here we are. We're going to talk about 5th grade. A couple of things that I'm going to note really quickly. I might expand on them later at some point. Yes, I will still be doing kit day with Timberdoodle. I have no idea what's in them, but I'm excited, and I will be purchasing that day like I do every year because it, for me, is kind of like the transition into the next season of homeschool, and I love it, and it's really exciting to me. Currently, I have no plans for any of that in what we are using, but it has increasingly become more of like the fun one-off things I hadn't heard about, and so that is what I utilize that for. So yes, Timberdoodle, still planning to scope out my options there and do that. 2, a lot of new stuff is coming up, stuff I'm not super familiar with, and I don't have full plans yet. I will explain that as I get there, but for example, like NexBooks, things like that, factoring in. 3, we'll still be doing Mama Me Monday, but I haven't sat down to actually do the planning. This is just what we're using and not the logistics of how we're gonna do it, so circle back, I'll get there, we'll do it. 4, yes, we're still doing group subjects. And again, I'm going to explain that and touch on it when we get there. I'm assuming, I think this video for 5th grade goes up, no, it's going to go up right before my video for 9th grade. It's going to be important that you watch both of them if you have questions. I try to do this in a manner that does fully encapsulate 5th grade, but there's a lot of context, a lot of nuance in our homeschool and in our rhythms and in our situations that might require more explanation, and that's okay, and I'm happy to do that. I just forget that not everybody has followed me. Not everybody knows how we operate and how we're working, so I'm so sorry if that is you. Just ask. I'm super happy to point you in the right direction, or hopefully I just answer it now. So here's what we're using for 5th grade. Are you ready? That was a lot of disclaimers. I'm so sorry. Language arts, stick with Michael Clay Thompson. Why? Because I flippin' love it. I love Michael Clay Thompson. We are, however, getting a bit more liberal with what our readings are. Because, how about that? Because the literature selections, I am still having them, analyzing them, using them, but maybe not exclusively entirely. And so that might be a little bit of a pivot. But yes, Michael Clay Thompson, we will be in level 3, which is the voyage level. Okay, so Michael Clay Thompson, language arts covers poetry, literature, everything but spelling. It'll cover everything but spelling. Now, she's done really well with that this year. It has served us very well. Continuing with that. We will also be doing the rest of, because she's not done with the book of Murdle Jr. And then we already have level 1. She'll go into that. Murdle is the critical thinking. I will have everything linked down below. Don't even worry. But if I can remember, I'll try to throw the little like thumbnails next to my head to give you a visual, because sometimes when I say things really quickly, which is all the time, and I don't enunciate properly, like when I say myrtle, which isn't a real word, then it gets confusing. So Murdle for critical thinking. It's like fun brain games, puzzles, logic puzzles, all that. Super entertaining. For math, we will use what will likely be the last level of math you see that we will use. So that will be math you see Zeta, which is the decimals, and that will be it. And then she'll move into pre-algebra for 6th grade, probably with Denison, but we'll see. She has a different inclination than her sister. So that is where we're going to go with that. Now, history is going to be a unit subject with her sister in 9th grade. What does that mean? What does it look like when I am adapting things for a 5th grader and a 9th grader? I pull that 5th grader way on up. Yes, I do. I do not expect the same outcome from her that I do from her sister. So her sister can write a paper. Her sister can fully label a map. Her sister can do all the kinds of things. And I don't expect the same output from my 5th grader that I do from my 9th grader, but they both get the same input as far as information goes, and that works for us. So that is how we were doing that.
Surely the plan has already changed, and we will be utilizing World History Part 1 and Part 2 from Nomaadic Professor.
We're going to do that. We're going to utilize a bunch of graphic novels. We are going to use, they're not smash books. Somebody just told me what they were. But it's a book that means knowledge. A common book, maybe? Common. It might be, I don't remember, but I'll try to put it right here if I can remember to put it right there. And then utilizing podcasts like Oh My Greek and things like that, because she specifically has asked for more of that style in her education. So I'm going to absolutely check that box because she wants that, and that makes me happy, and that makes her happy, and we are going to lean into what they request. Yes, we are. Okay, fine arts. For fine arts, she will take another art class. She currently takes an art class at the Museum of Fine Arts, Houston. She will take another art class there next year because she loves it, and that makes her happy. We will continue utilizing the Lego and iBrick kits that we have because we have them, and we can use them at leisure as we want to. So that is how we will check off our fine arts box. For language, in all likelihood, language next year is going to be a family subject, which will be French via early learning books via Evan Moor and Rosetta Stone, which actually has teachers' resources, and I will do a whole video on that later. So again, logistically, we're not there yet. This is just the plan, but I haven't made, this is my plan to make the plans. I haven't made the plans yet, if that makes any amount of sense. How? No idea. What? That's all I know. At this point, that is all I know. Is what? When? Not a clue. How's it gonna structure? No idea. What are we gonna do? This. Okay, that's the plan. Yeah, and it might change. I don't know. So that is the plan for that. Geography. She will continue probably with the fifth workbook of Skill Sharpeners Geography, because one, she enjoys them. It's a page a day. She's already finished all the animal series from Evan Moor. And because she needs something else to do that balances the day. So essentially it's busy work, so that it's a little bit more balanced as far as time of length of day with her sister. We are also going to utilize special interests. That was something that my kids requested. I didn't do that to them this year. We're going to utilize special interests coming back in because they asked for them. They asked to study the things that they are interested in, and this babe is zoology. So we'll probably incorporate some crash course zoology. We might do religions, a religion study as a family because, well, that's where we are and that's what we're interested in. That was a dad request. And then, oh, I completely forgot to say science. My bad. For science, we are again going to combine with Big Sister's 9th grade biology. What we are going to use, don't understand the logistics yet, NexBooks, likely both of their biology levels, Khan Academy, Texas 9th grade biology, and classes at the Houston Museum of Natural Science, which will incorporate dissections and proper lab. So that is our plan for science. And again, I don't know the logistics yet, but that is what we will do. So this is what I'm thinking. Also, I want to make sure they've got time every day in their actual school day to practice music, because we've got piano and music theory for this child. That goes into that kind of fine arts bucket. That is what we're going to use. Again, I have not all the way in yet to know what's happening. Yet. Don't worry. Those videos will come. The planning, the buying, the sourcing, the mapping, the scheduling, the his house, that will come. But right now, I wanted to share with you what our plans are for 9th grade. Or nope. What our plans are for 5th grade. So this is it. Okay, this is where we're at. This is the stuff that I was like, we should definitely incorporate this. This is how I think it's gonna go for 5th grade, and I feel really good and excited about it. Now, if I start rabbit holing, I might change my mind. I don't know that lady yet. That lady hasn't been invented yet. This lady is planning this for 5th grade, okay? So that's the plan. Now, I have done this years and 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 years. And this is my system. Again, sometimes I take for granted that some of you have not done this. If you have questions, or if this was just, what is she even talking about? Please remind me if you need clarification on anything. I am super happy to do it. Super happy to do it. So this is 5th grade. The next video is 9th grade. If you want maybe a more cohesive, clear thought out picture of what that looks like, head there too. But don't forget, we are doing a lot of family subjects. So it will be a lot of the same. Very different, but a lot of the same. So just warn yourself for that. Guys, I hope that you found any of this helpful, entertaining, or informative. If you did, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. As always, you can find me right on down in the comments or over on Instagram at Making Everyday Magic. I feel like I maybe talked really fast in this one, so don't forget, there's a little gear icon down in the corner. You can slow me down. Please share with us, what is one thing that you learned about, that you got excited about, and now you are planning to incorporate into your next year? Like, for me specifically, NexBooks. I'm really excited about it. And I am excited for that for you. Don't forget, I do have links down below. Some of them may be affiliate links. For example, the NexBooks link, not an affiliate link, but it is an offer link, which will save you 50% off. So if you want to check it out, head on down there and then head over there. Yeah, stay tuned. Friday coming up, 9th grade. 9th grade.